Let's go.
We've just stopped in North Calgary. It is 11:05 in the morning. Got myself a nice big breakfast, a poblano omelet. I wish they had a sign around here telling us where we're at IHOP right now. If you're ever at IHOP, pick up the poblano omelet. We're off on our way to Edmonton for a big rally at the Legislature. We've got an RV heading down the highway up towards Edmonton. Got the Alberta flag on the back of it. Got a Canadian flag there, a hell of a lot smaller though. I wonder if they're going to the Legislature.
The Canadian flag was upside down.
Oh, did he?
Hey, how you doing?
Podcast.
Thank you, thank you.
Years.
Love you, John.
Thank you, thank you.
Run that with the field. I'm working on it with
My name is John Bolton. I have a YouTube channel, John Bolton AB. People call me John, but most people say, "You're the guy with the big blue mug." I always have my big blue mug when I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's wonderful. I'm here because the same reason as you. I've spoken to a lot of the people on the stage here today. I'm honored to be standing here today. A guy from Ontario 15 years ago, standing here, part of the Alberta independence movement, is just remarkable for me. It really is. I think there might be some people talking a little bit about politics today. Here's some laughs from the right of me here. Earlier this week, Mark Carney stood up and said, "Do we all have to sacrifice, folks?" Do you think you've sacrificed enough? I really think that Alberta has sacrificed enough, folks. And it's time for us to move on. I think we need to bring everybody together here. So why don't we do it all together and yell it as loud as possible? Because we want this. Get your cameras going, folks. We want this to go viral. So are you ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. Again.
Wow, what a fantastic crowd. There are thousands of our fellow Albertans here today. Thank you for being at the largest ever rally for Alberta's sovereignty in Alberta's history. The federation that we exist under is functioning exactly the way it was intended to function, with federal domination and control of Alberta. But the good news, ladies and gentlemen, is that we have the leverage, we have the power, we have the ability to empower our provincial government to be able to, for the first time in history, negotiate a new sovereign Alberta from a position of strength, and that position of strength comes from a successful referendum on Alberta sovereignty.
Imagine an Alberta where the wealth we generate stays here, where income tax is eliminated, where our Constitution protects property rights, freedom and family, and where a direct democracy returns the power truly back to the people. That's not a dream. That's Alberta sovereignty. That's the harvest of freedom we've been planting for over 120 years. And I know the thought of forming a new nation is intimidating. It's scary, I feel that. We've never done this before. But here's the truth. Much of the world is looking to Alberta to succeed, to be the light of freedom and prosperity that our world needs. And we can be that. There is a path out of this, and my heart is filled with so much hope.
But I just have to do this. I hope you don't mind, but I really want to get a picture of all of you with me. Everybody smile.
Our youth can't afford homes. They can't find jobs. The middle class can't afford groceries. They have to decide whether they're going to turn on their lights or put food in the fridge for their families. Our seniors are living in tents. Our veterans are being ignored. That is not the Alberta I moved to. I'm told constantly on my channel, Fringe, there is no way you can vote your way out of this mess. I beg to differ. Alberta, you've been handed a golden ticket. You've been given a golden opportunity. You've said for years, your vote has no weight in the federal elections. Our Senate is unrepresented. Our votes just put bums in chairs while Toronto, Southern Ontario, and Montreal decide who runs our country. But this vote, ladies and gentlemen, this vote gives you more weight and more power than you've ever had in your life. If you are a true Albertan, you owe it to your children, grandchildren, your future great-grandchildren to vote for prosperity, to ensure that there is a land left here for them, that they can afford homes, they can have families, they can build memories, and they can be prosperous and free.
Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Albertans, proud sons and daughters of this great land that we call home, thank you for coming here today. Look around you. Look at all these flags. Look at your neighbors. Look at the resolve in everyone's face. We all understand the gravity of the moment that's before us, the seriousness of the path ahead, the darkness if we don't make the right choices. What you see here around you today is the rise of Alberta. So before us is the opportunity to fight for our kids, to work towards getting the votes we're going to need in this referendum. To me, that is the most critical thing. Now, I know many of you are concerned about this court case that's going on, or maybe Fabio Lukasic's Nothing Burger petition. Don't worry about it. Even if he gets his numbers, nothing happens. As the judge said in the Court of King's Bench matter, it's a nothing burger. We do have some challenges, and I'm working with Jeff Rath and Eva Chipiuk, who are doing a phenomenal job in fighting that in the court. so that we can get this question through the petition process. But I'm confident that no matter what happens in that process, and this is critically important, that next year, whether it's in the spring or the fall, there will be a province-wide referendum.
To build the future that we want, it's going to take sacrifice from all of us. A good friend of mine, he once told me, you know what, Chris? You complain about the things the government are doing. They're going to keep doing that all the time. They're not going to stop. They do it because they can, because it benefits them, and because we let them. But you know what changes that? You know how we solve that? You bring enough people. If you bring enough people, it ends. If you bring enough people, you can change the world. And now, there's a lot of people here today, but it's not enough. We need more people, which means that each and every one of you, you need to ask yourself, are you willing to make the sacrifices necessary, specifically with your time, to make this happen? Are you willing to actually go and have the difficult conversations with those who may scoff at you so that you can make these changes? Are you willing to give up your Friday night or your Saturday night, like most of these people have been doing for the last 3-4 years, to make this happen? And if you're willing to answer yes, which I'm sure most of you are, then you need to walk the walk. When you leave here, you need to start doing these things. You need to educate yourselves on what the situation we're in and what the solution looks like. You need to know the details so that when you have these conversations, you're an effective ambassador for independence. Every one of you is an ambassador for Alberta independence. Did you know that?
This event started 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, when I was speaking with the Premier. And I kind of made it known that I wasn't very happy with the attention that the UCP is giving to us. So I thought, let's call a rally on October 25th so they can actually see that we exist. And here we are. Kearney's got the elbows up thing going. You know what? It's a kind of a hockey thing, right? I'm a hockey player. I'm going to tell you a little thing about hockey players. There's a challenge that goes on. I don't know if you're aware of it, but I'm aware of it. Sometimes guys will sidle up to you and say, come on, let's go. Do you want to go? So at that moment, you either do or you don't. And if you don't, that guy probably owns you, and you're a little intimidated, and then once you get intimidated, it stops everything from working. So here's what I'm going to ask you. Let's change that up, because the answer to, come on, let's go, is let's go, right? So I'm going to ask you as a group, you know, there's a double meaning there. Come on, let's go. So that's going to be the battle cry for our movement. How about that? So I'm going to ask you a question, and then you can tell me if you want to go or not. Is the federal government stealing from us? Are they sabotaging our industry? Are they taking us down the path to communism? Are they censoring us? Are they stealing our guns from us? Come on, let's go. Thank you very much.
Hello, Alberta! I want to tell every one of you that's here today, I have never been so proud to be an Albertan. I look out across that sea of blue flags, and I see that today, going forward, should be known October 25th as Alberta Independence Day. The future is ours. Now, Chris Scott was talking earlier about things that are available on the Alberta Prosperity website. I'd like everybody that hasn't done it already, when they go home tonight, I'd like you all to download a copy of a document on that website called The Value of Freedom. That document, I heard one of our hecklers out in the audience screaming, "Where's the budget?" Well, that's the budget, people. We send $70 billion a year to Ottawa in tax revenue, in GST, capital gains tax, carbon tax, industrial carbon tax, all of the bullshit taxes that Ottawa levies on us to take our wealth to fund social services in Quebec and the Maritimes. And it's time for this to stop. Something else I want people to reflect on, I think some of you may know that Mitch and Dennis and I have been traveling to the US and meeting with the Trump administration at a very senior level. And I need to tell each and every one of you that there is ample support, if not enthusiastic support, for this project. There is ample support, enthusiastic support for Alberta becoming an independent country. I want to thank all of you for coming out today. And again, I can't tell you how proud I am today to be an Albertan, to see all of you here standing for independence, standing up for your families, standing up for the future of your children and your grandchildren, and a prosperous future for this province. Thank you all so much for coming out. God bless all of you. God bless.
And we're going to do another one of these. Let's do another. We got to do another, and we'll bring out 5 times as many people. It's been an honor to be here today. Be safe. And I can hardly wait to vote for independence. Thank you.
My wife Sheila and I just leaving the Independence Rally here at the Alberta Legislature. An absolutely amazing day. I felt honored to be here, to be the MC of this event on the stage with so many great people and with so many people in the crowd as well. You'll see video here of the flags, and there were hundreds of beautiful Alberta flags waving through this whole event. The Alberta independence movement is a very serious thing. It's big, it's getting bigger, and I think it's got a great opportunity for success. All we need is a vote. Keith Wilson, the lawyer who spoke here today, said that there will be a vote on independence in 2026, be it in the spring or in the fall. Thanks to everybody for coming out. Thanks to Mitch Sylvestre for asking me to be part of this event. I'm looking forward to another one. I think we need to do another one in the spring. And I think that maybe the province of Alberta, Danielle Smith, and the people who have been skeptics about the independence movement found out today here on October 25th from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Alberta Legislature in Edmonton, Alberta, that independence is getting closer every day. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications. Say bye, Sheila.
Bye.
We'll see you in the next one.